Alright, folks, we're back once again, and I know a lot of you were expecting the Nighttime Wheel TLC video yesterday or today. Unfortunately, I cannot do that for now until the middle of March because, well, you guessed it, one of my players weren't available. So, yeah, we're going to have to try that another time. But in the meantime, though, I've got a little something different for you today. Now, what we are looking at here is a map of the Gala region. Now, the Gala region, you're probably wondering, what's this? What's the Gala region? Well, that happens to be the region where the new Pokemon games, Sword and Shield, are going to be taking place. So, let's look at this map bit by bit. Alright, now, as you can see down here, we have the house where our area where our trainers live, and then the house right next to it here, I'm thinking is our rival's house. So, something leads me to believe that the rival might be some sort of rich kid, but I'm not 100% sure about that yet. Now, over here, we've got a building with a purple roof on it, which I think might be where we get our starter Pokemon in this game. That's another possibility. However, I'm not sure if we're going to get the Pokedex there. So, because if you remember, during Gen 2, in the Gen 2 games, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and then the subsequent remakes, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, we got the starter Pokemon at the lab and our Pokedex in another building. So, this building here that I'm pointing to now, that could be where we might get our Pokedex, but again, not 100% sure. If that ends up being the case, though, then it would end up being a throwback to Gen 2. Right, and then, of course, you see here we've got a lake, and then we've got all these mountains right around here, and then we've got a set of train tracks, which leads into this mountain. Now, up here, we've got an industrial city, and then some sort of tower. So, tower, and then right over here in this little town over here, we've got a stadium, and then we've got another stadium right over here on this side of the map where this lighthouse is. Now, based on the area that's surrounding this stadium right here, that is likely going to be a water type gym. And then over here, I'm assuming is going to be a grass type gym. Alright? And then we've got this little bridge over here. I'm not exactly sure what this bridge is supposed to be for. And then we've got this little desert-like area. And I don't know why there'd be a desert-like area there on a UK-based region map, since the UK generally tends to be a bit more chilly. But I digress. Now, over here we've got some sort of industrial base. I'm not sure exactly what building that is supposed to be, but it could be the hideout for the evil team that is likely going to be in this game. Now, keep in mind, this is all preliminary stuff here. So a lot of them talking about could make its way into the final game. It could, it might not. You never know. And then we've got this big thing over here with this dragon statue over here. I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to resemble, but we do have another stadium over here. And then, I'm not sure what type of gym that's supposed to be. But up here, though, we've got like a little ice area here. And another gym, so I think that's going to be an ice type gym. Alright. Now, this place over here, that's likely going to be another gym. Alright, so we have 6, so we've got another set of train tracks going through these mountains and into this big city, which of course is supposed to resemble London. As you see here, we've got the London Eye, and we've got Big Ben over here, and then we've got another stadium right over here. I'm not sure what type of gym that is supposed to be yet. Like, because there's no specific symbol on it, so it really could be anything. And, of course, now, if that ends up being a gym where anything goes, it wouldn't be the first time that that's happened. Because if you will remember from Gen 2, Blue's gym in Viridian City, of course, was anything goes, and he had a well-balanced team. So it could be the same thing again over here, but I don't know yet. So that is 7 gyms from what I noticed, from what I see here. I'm not sure where the 8th one is supposed to be, but I think it might be in this industrial area over here. So that would be your 8. Now, this building over here, I think that might be where Victory Road could end up being. I think that could pass for Victory Road, but again, I'm not 100% sure. However, if this ends up being Victory Road, then that would mean that the Galar League, which would be the Pokemon League for this region, would be right at the top here. Which is what I'm thinking is going to end up happening. Now, but again, we don't know any information about, like, any of the gyms yet, really. Well, we kind of have an idea of what kind of... well, actually, no, we do have kind of a bit of an idea of what kind of types the gyms are going to be, but we don't know who the leaders are yet, because, again, this is all still very early. We don't know who the gym leaders are going to be. We don't know what the Elite Four is going to look like. We don't know what the evil team is going to look like. All we know really is what region this game is going to take place in, as well as the starters. And the starters for this game are Grookey, a grass type, Scorbunny, a fire type, and Sobble, a water type. And so far, Sobble's been the subject of a lot of memes. So, yeah. But I'm definitely looking forward to this coming out, because I'm definitely going to be playing it, and of course, I am going to be Let's Playing it on my channel. In fact, what I'm going to be doing as we lead up to the release of this game, is I am taking notes on my computer, like, basically about, like, the region, like, the starters, all the gym leaders. I'm basically going to be taking notes down on all the information as it becomes available. That way I'll be prepared for when I Let's Play these games. Well, one of them anyway. Because remember, it's 2 different versions. Whichever one I LP, I'll likely play the other as, like, just casual or whatever. But nonetheless, that is going to do it. I thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.